I'm on board the plane and headed to Toronto. Nice new aircraft, lots of fun. Yay, Delta. The room? What? Time for amazing hotel room B-roll. Lynn's having a conversation with somebody who's doing service on the car. We were doing FaceTime, so it switched from her iPhone to her iPad. So I'm getting to watch her having a telephone conversation on her iPhone through her iPad. Amazing!
That's no problem.
I'm going to do a little bit of exploring before I go to bed tonight. Look at this city. It's so beautiful. Oh, you can't see that here. So yeah, here I am in Toronto. This is the second time I've been here. It's a beautiful city, and it reminds me of something that happened quite a few years ago. A situation in which something improbable was requested of me, and I said yes. And that yes led to, directly or indirectly, several $1 million worth of business. So what was the yes that I said? I got an invitation to a one-day mastermind meeting at the headquarters of Inc. magazine in Manhattan. Now remember, I'm from Spokane, Washington, a small town in the Northwest, the home of Bigfoot and espresso. And this invitation was extended to me by Stu McLaren, and the room was filled with people who I considered all to be much more successful than I was, and I was intimidated by it. It kind of freaked me out, and I realized I was being ridiculous and I needed to man up and go to this meeting. And the fact that I was afraid of it meant I had to go. So I did. I said yes, and I went to Manhattan. I went to the meeting. I've never regretted it for a moment. That's where I met Derek Halpern, Marie Forleo, Michael Hyatt. I didn't meet Carrie Wilkerson there, but I formed a new kind of connection with her there. So many of the people, I'm sorry if I left you out. There's a lot of folks there. It made a huge difference in my business. So, I learned from that experience. Whenever I feel that discomfort, the fear thing coming up about something somebody asks me to do, that fear about an opportunity I have to do something, like we're taking a trip to Hawaii to scout out some locations for a big mastermind meeting we're going to have there next year. And there are some adventures I want to have with my mastermind members that, frankly, they all scare me, but I'm going to do them because they scare me. Somebody said this, I don't know who, all the great accomplishments in life live outside your comfort zone. Tony Robbins said, the degree of success you experience in life will be in direct proportion to the amount of uncertainty you can comfortably tolerate. Think about how powerful that is and how frightening it is at the same time. So that leads me to here, Toronto. Once again, I've been invited to a meeting by Stu McLaren, who's a dear friend. The grace and honor he has shown me over the years has never ceased to amaze me. Just an incredible guy. And he invited me to come to this mastermind meeting and contribute to his mastermind members' top-level clients. And when he told me what he thought I could share with them and how I could help them, I was deeply honored, and I was also a little nervous. And of course, I immediately said yes. The other part of why I was nervous is, it seems like I'm always talking about this, but it's part of my reality, so I have to talk about it. I have Parkinson's disease, and travel for me is not easy. So these days I travel with someone at all times. Except for today, just because of the way things worked out, I had to travel part of this trip by myself. And it made me nervous, frankly. I have a little trouble handling things in high-stress situations, you know, like TSA, that kind of stuff. I made it through okay. It was kind of nerve-wracking, but I made it through okay. So hurdle 1, cleared. Is this too personal? Do you want to know this stuff? Or is this too much? Too much information? Let me know. But it was important to me to do this and overcome that challenge. I'm still going to travel with somebody. I mean, if today taught me anything, it's that I need somebody with me to help me. Fortunately, I have somebody on my team who does that with me now, and it's a great help to me. But part 2 of the reason I was nervous is I really take it seriously that Stu's invited me into his inner sanctum with his best clients and students. I know that these people are important to Stu, and therefore they're important to me. And I want to be a good friend and a good steward of his trust. I just was reflecting earlier on how grateful I am that I get to do what I do for a living, that I get these invitations to come and help people grow their businesses, to help them have more impact on their customers and clients and on the world, and to help them accomplish the big things they want to do. And I just feel privileged to be able to be in the room and contribute something. So I'm grateful to my friend Stu. I'm grateful to my other friends who've helped me along the way. Armin Morin, Alex Mondosian, Jeff Walker, John Walker, Stu McLaren, Michael Hyatt, Kerry Wilkerson, Cliff Ravenscraft, Leslie Samuel, Mark Mason, Pat Flynn, Mike Stelzner. The list is too long for me to make. But I realize as I go through this list and look at other names on my list of friends, people who I know I can really count on, people who've helped me along this journey, and I realize that each one of those friendships started with a yes. Yes, I'll come speak at your conference. Or yes, I'll come stack chairs at your conference. Yes, I'll come to that meeting. Yes, I'll fly to Toronto. And don't make any mistake, not every yes I have said has turned out well. I mean, this yes, coming to Toronto, was something I said yes to without hesitation, and yet it's a big investment for me in time and energy and money. But I'm not looking to get direct ROI out of this. Like I didn't come here to sell people something. I came here to sow into lives, to sow into businesses, to bring the gift that I have to offer to the world and give it the best way I know how. And I believe that eventually comes back to enrich you. So I have this incredibly impractical belief about wealth. That is, if you give enough value away, value will begin to come back to you in multiples of what you gave away. Now, you have to have a way for people to give you the value back, but that's another video. So just grateful for what I do, grateful for the privileges I have, grateful for my friend Stu and my other friends who are here, and grateful for you for watching these videos. And I guess if there's a takeaway for you from this video, and there must be a takeaway. Why am I doing this? It's because I've been watching Peter McKinnon videos. Shout out to Peter McKinnon. I'm in your hometown, dude. I will buy you coffee if you're around. If you're not in New York or Bali or wherever you are now, Iceland. Just look me up. Intercontinental Hotel. Ring me up. Grateful. Say yes. That's my point. When opportunity presents itself, say yes. And if nothing comes of it immediately, don't be bitter. Don't be upset. Just wait. It'll come. So it was while editing that I discovered I forgot to press record on the very end of my vlog entry for today. So what we missed from my high quality camera, as opposed to my iPhone camera, right, which I'm using right now, what we missed is this. Subscribe to the channel, click the bell, get notified, do all the things. Be prosperous, live long, and have peace. See you tomorrow.